Hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. It is Smite. Look at you, big bull. How you guys doing today? There's a bunch of baby cows. It's raining and I'm going home the back way, so I'm not doing highway. Oh crap. So I've been doing a lot of thinking. I want to go and look at a 1200GS. Probably looking a little bit too early, but I like to be ahead in my planning, you know, so at least I have an idea and, you know, not get my hopes up for something that's not going to work out. But right now what I'm looking at is the R1200GSA because of its obscene amount of gas it carries. You know, it makes 125 horse. It's a lot lower than the KTM, but from what I heard, it's torquey. Another thing is the benefits I'm looking at right now, and this is all before even riding the bike, is the shaft drive. Yes, the shaft might handle differently, but there's no maintenance. You know, limited maintenance compared to what a chain is. And it's not affected by terrain and stuff like that. So look, there's a deer. Whoa, don't run that way. So it's not affected by the same, like, you know, water as chain would rust and stuff like that. You know, if you set it, if it's not covered in grease. I have some rust on my KTM chain, so that's an issue, a different thing. So but horsepower, it's only making 125 horse compared to the KTM Super T's 160, and this is based off of 2017 models. By the time I'm ready to purchase one, it will be, you know, probably 2 years old. So, but like I said, I like to plan ahead. I like to have a plan, save up some money, get this paid off. I enjoy this bike, but it leaves some to be desired because of the different modes that it doesn't have. I kind of want, you know, the special modes that disable traction control, you know, disable the brakes on the, you know, anti-lock brakes on the back. So I mean, right now I'm riding with off, and then I got this Yahoo in front of me. So yeah, so instead of riding with off, it actually has, you know, ride specific, and there's all different kinds of protection you can get for those bikes. It's really sweet. The KTM, on the other hand, comes with some stock with some forkels that you would have to add on the BMW, but roughly they're on the same price for the premiums. So I don't know what I want to do, but I know the more and more I look at it, the more and more I'm starting to really like the BMW. It's going to be hard to decipher, but obviously a test ride is going to be in order. From what I heard, that the ESA for the suspension on the BMW is, from what I read, slightly better than the KTM's, and both bikes are not lacking in the suspension department, so that's pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. I like how it has the shocks and the springs, I mean, and your forks. So I'm excited to see how that handles. They said that it performs better than the KTM when you're going over like washboard stuff. So I'm curious. I'm really interested in how it's gonna work. I'm really excited. Now, you know, it used to be like the boxer motor, it's kind of scary, but now I'm looking at it and I kind of really love it. I love the looks of it now, and I'm falling in love with it. It just could be potentially dangerous to my wallet, but I mean, these both are like $20,000 bikes. So the funny thing is I even got Dad talked into, he's like, you know what, you know, if Mom likes riding some more and stuff like that, I might even get one, because they're a bigger bike. So we might not only get one GS but two GSAs. We both like the rally, so we'll have to do some testing and see. We were thinking about later on this month, there's a day that there's demos on some bikes, so we might look into testing the GSAs. I don't know. Thank you. So that's what we're looking into doing. It's hard to say how it might turn out, but I mean, you're never gonna know. Sometimes you'll get on a bike and you'll just love it. Now, I got on this bike and I loved it, but the thing is after riding it for a while, it leads, like the traction control. With a bike this big, in order for you to learn, you need in some form of traction control, in my honest opinion. Because this bike breaks free at $5,000. You have to be going, like, you have to get this thing up to $5,000 for it to break free. Now, this is with stock gearing, so if it was geared down, it'd probably work a little bit better. But I mean, it's an adventure bike and I ride it as an adventure bike, so I ride everywhere, but I like to hit the dirt roads. So based off of that, from what I heard in the torque, so if you could just break free the GSA pretty much whenever you want and not have to be up so high in RPMs, that would be pretty sweet. Now I know the KTM, they say it gets a lot of its lug off of 2500. So, 2500 versus, $5,000, that's an extra, $2,500 that you don't have to go. So that makes a difference. So that's my thoughts on that. I just want something that's a little bit more snappier, and the weight difference is not that much over this. So I'm curious to how that's gonna work out. And then there's some other stuff I want to add. Like I think I might, if I did get one, I want the steering stabilizer. That's one thing the KTM has stock, and I'm not sure the BMW has. But from all what I'm reading, the steering stabilizers make a world of a difference. Like if you're hitting some gravel, it doesn't get that, the fishy, where it's like flopping around. You can like absorb that shock. I don't know, because I've never actually ridden with a stabilizer, but I think it'd be pretty awesome. Both bikes have slipper clutches from what I'm reading, which that is cool. I really would like to learn how to drift, like a drift on hard road too, and dirt. But with all the riding modes, it seems like they do a lot of it for you. So I'm excited about that. Just because if you get your confidence up, that's a big key in riding, is confidence. You gotta fully commit. If you're not fully committed, things go wrong. So that's my mind's thought process. Obviously we're talking high dollar bikes. I would trade this bike in on it. That's why I'm like, I want a new windshield, but if I save that money, I could possibly put it to another bike. So that's where I'm at now. So now I'm probably gonna stop spending money on this bike. Though most of my money I spent on is like the mirrors, these little mirrors, the upper crash bars with the fog lights. That's the only add-ons that I really put on this bike. So with that being said, I'm probably gonna stop spending money on it, so I can have more money for when I do get a big bike. And I'm gonna, I'm really pushing, there's a birdie, I'm really pushing for support on Patreon. Check it out. I'm posting some special stuff over there. Some special rides that I haven't seen YouTube. Well, they're on YouTube, but you can't find them unless you're a Patreon. So there's some me of my riding my two-stroke on the street, if you want to check that out. And I'll be making periodic videos of random stuff, extra stuff for your Patreon people. And then you also on Patreon, you have the the option. I'm asking my patrons to tell me what kind of videos they want to see and what bikes and what mods. So I mean, honestly, if I got a whole bunch of patrons saying, hey, we want you to put a windshield on the bike and test it, then obviously I'm gonna have to buy a windshield and put it on the bike. when I reach a certain threshold, so that I can afford it, obviously. But I'm excited. I also started a new channel. It's more of a vlog style. About some of it's like semi-daily. I don't have a post restriction. Like on here I post, you know, 3 days a week at 5 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On there I post whenever I feel like it. You want to see a wheelie? That was a wheelie. So yeah, so I post whenever I feel like it on there. More of a vlog style. Click the card and go check out that channel. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. So that's basically what's been on my mind. So KTM or the BMW, you let me know in the comments below what you think. They both are sweet bikes. One has 160 horsepower, the KTM. One has 120. One's chain, one's shaft. So there's a difference. I'm not sure about seating, like how much. I'm hoping to have something a little bit higher in the back for my wife to see over me. I think that'll be good for her. So that's just a thought. We're gonna have to test it, but I'll tell you what, those boxer motors are starting to get to me. I'm starting to see boxers. So starting to see boxers. So that's all about that topic. I could ramble on forever, but I choose not to. I'm gonna probably cut you off right here. But anyhow, thank you for watching. Thanks so much for supporting Smightification. Even if you're just watching, if you're not even a patron, I still thank you for watching. If you can't become a patron, consider just please share the video if you believe it's, you know, an interesting video, or if you have friends that would like to comment. So share the video, leave a comment, hit that like button. It makes a world of difference for my channel. I'm really happy. I'm really excited to get out there and ride and produce great content for you in new topics. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the KTM versus the BMW R1200, and which one you hope I should get. So like I said, the only way you can make an influence is by commenting. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. God bless. Have a nice day.